everyone, welcome to Healing versus Hurt Tarot. We are on day 4 of 100 days of tarot. We are on day 4 of 100 days of tarot. Okay, listen, yesterday I had some technical difficulties, y'all. I was trying to upload day 3. I literally could not get it uploaded until after midnight. When I say it was moving the slowest that my computer has ever ran in its life. So I don't know what that was about. You know, some people would say, oh, it's Mercury retrograde. Yeah, well, hey, if it is, if it ain't, all I know is that it wasn't working for me yesterday. So here we are uploading another video because it's actually day 4 and I had to upload day 3 on day 4. I had been trying. Literally, it took me, it took me like 3 hours to upload my video. Download it into my computer and then upload it to YouTube. So here we are, here we are. Let's get started. So the first card that came out was just, this is the deck that I have created and it was still inside of the deck. So it's the Beauty That Can't Be Ignored Thought-Provoking Guidance deck. Great for journal prompts, meditation sessions, and all of that, okay? So the card that we pulled is Sit and Listen to Frequency Sounds or Sound Bowls Being Played. So with that, this will help to uplift your vibe. It'll help change the frequency within yourself. If you're looking to kind of, get yourself balanced and grounded. Sound bowls, singing bowls, frequencies, high frequency sounds will help with this frequency tune up, okay? That's how I can describe it, a frequency tune up. Let's go ahead and pull another card. The card deck that I'm using now is from the Wisdom of the House of Night. It's a tarot deck. And the first card that came out is the High Priestess, okay? And the number 6 may be significant to you as well. Honesty, okay? The number 26 might be meaningful. I'm gonna pull one more card from here. Y'all know sometimes, like, it may start off a little slow and then we get into it, Risk. All right. Or the number 31. So most definitely there's some things you have to be honest about within yourself, which we've been really talking about a lot of that lately. You have to be honest with you so that you can be honest about everything else in your life. So that you can be honest about the things that you need to do for you so that what needs to come next, the things that's going to come next for you, you'll be able to dive into those things with honesty, with resourcefulness, with clarity, with an open mindset. And you're going to be willing to be so open that you're going to take the risk to do what's best for you. It may seem like she's taking the risk to do something that's going to harm her, but that's not what this is. She's taking this risk to do something that's going to uplift and exude her fullness. I feel like some of you are sitting back contemplating how to be more honest with yourselves, because sometimes we've been so domesticated in ways that we get certain things confused with what we have been domesticated into from, our family history to what we actually feel and what we actually look at as honest for ourselves. And sometimes that can interfere with us taking a risk on ourselves. And I don't like to use the word risk, but risk is on the card. But it's like, if you don't do it for you, who will? Who will? All right. It's time to be able to think for yourself. I feel like a lot of this is so many topics I feel like has been around thinking for yourself and being able to calculate in a way that's led by your higher self, to be able to make honest decisions for yourself so that you can finally step out and do what you need to do for you, you know? Making a bold move for yourself is can always mean something good for you. Just making a bold move out here in these streets. Be bold, be courageous. Be true to you. Be true to you. And, listening to certain frequencies, even before you go to sleep, like finding those high vibe, solfeggio frequencies or sound bowl, listening to sound bowls being played. It's like this chemical reaction that happens to raise your vibration even without you trying. It'll put you in a state of like groundedness with, having clarity. And so with this being said, with all the things that we've talked about, this is going to create a sense of security for you. And when I say a sense of security, it's going to, because you're going to be open-minded and taking risks and making decisions for yourself, you're going to be able to find that security that you always have basically longed for. You'll finally get that security that you've always longed for. And the thing is that, guess where it's coming from? The security that you've been longing for is coming from within you. It's no longer coming from you seeking outside of yourself. And you're having the insight to be able to make the proper decisions for yourself because you are raising your vibration. Because you are taking the time for yourself to do what you need to do for you, regardless of anything else. And always make sure you take the time that you need for yourself. You don't have to rush it. Be patient with yourself. Allow things to unfold organically, naturally, But also, with that being said, you have to also trust yourself enough to actually take action. We cannot forget that piece of it. We have to remember that taking action is necessary as well as making the decision. Any other messages? Let's see here. And I feel like a lot of it that has kept you stagnant is the fact that the way you view the love that you have for yourself has been distorted. So it's time in now to look at things differently with the way that you love yourself, the way that you hold yourself, And when I say hold, I mean like cherish yourself. It's time to switch your perspective on how you view you and how you love you and how you perceive what's best for you by being honest with yourself. And getting to a place where maybe you can journal about how much honesty you actually have within yourself when it comes to, am I being honest with me? Am I being patient with me? Am I allowing myself to take the risks that I need to further my inner awareness of self? You becoming more accepting of you is going to create so much more beauty in your life, regardless of like what's going on in the world, what's going on around you, what's going on in your home, what's going on at work. The things that you are going to perceive differently within here is going to be expressed differently outwards in a higher state of consciousness, a higher state of understanding. Okay. All this has just, honestly, this is really a beautiful reading, to be honest. And I just feel like love is at the core of all of it. The way you love yourself, the way you view how much care you have for yourself, the honesty that you truly want to have within. I feel like a lot of you are now going to start taking time for yourself and not ignoring what it is that are truly meaningful for you to have a better life, for you to have a better understanding and awareness of self. And that you're going to take the time to allow yourself and accept yourself and allow things to unfold in a way where you're not running from the things that are truly honest about you, but you're actually running toward those things that's your truth, right? Let's go ahead and close out with a card from the Beauty That Can't Be Ignored guidance deck. Let's close out with a message. Two messages. Two messages popped out. One is, this emotional experience will help you love yourself even more. Okay. And then the other message is, what if you just sat and did nothing? Just you and yourself. Just you and yourself. What if you just sat and did nothing? Just you and yourself. I feel like there would be a lot that could be conquered without us distracting ourselves with certain things. It would help so much, right? Even just sitting with those sounds, those sound bowls, those frequencies. Like I said, it's not just sitting there listening to the frequencies and the vibrations and feeling them is going to help do something chemically inside of you to raise your vibration. So yeah, all right. That's what I have for you today on day 4 of 100 Days of Tarot. I love you all. Peace.